Hey everybody, Scott Burnette here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Hope everybody's having a great week and a great day. So on the island behind me here in the kitchen, I'm doing it in the kitchen because I got more room. We got my old Windows 10, Windows 11 utility, what I call a utility PC. This one does it all: OBS, Windows tips, copying movies, playing. You know, I do a lot of playing, blowing away hard drives and installing stuff, you know, running virtual machines and all that. So I've modded this case. What modded means cut up, paint, redo things about 16 times. This is the Fractal Focus G. Very inexpensive case, but I played with it. It's got different paint colors, and I've taken stuff out of the inside of it and moved it around, you know, just playing. I'm just a typical nerd. So yesterday was my birthday. You only turn 55 one time in your life, so I bought a new set of clothes for it. This is the Lian Li LanCool 205M. This is another inexpensive case, but what it's got, instead of flashy RGB LEDs and stuff, is a plain black with a tempered glass, smoke tempered glass front or side on it. It's smaller than this one, and what I want to go for is a minimal small case that looks good. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to transplant all the stuff out of this, and motherboard, processor, RAM, drives, and all over in this case. Very simple. Anybody can do it. Just be careful with it and watch what you're doing. Takes a few tools: screwdriver, pair of pliers, flashlight maybe. I'm going to put you on the time lapse, show you what we got. I'm going to start taking this one apart first.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always...
Alright, that took me about 4 minutes. Even for an old man, not too bad. So let's open up the LianCool 205M. This is not a sponsored video. I ran down to Micro Center yesterday. Took me 55 minutes to get there, and it took me 2 hours and 30 minutes to get back home because there was wrecks all on I-75 here in Georgia. I don't recommend taking I-75 in Georgia ever, and I've been doing it all my life. I like playing around with these computers. You know, there's nothing serious that I have on them because I'm always playing with something, changing something. Right, Gretchen? Oh, I get bored real easy. So one thing the Focus G does not have is a power supply shroud. This one does. So it's going to hide all the cables and everything. This is a neat looking little case for the money. It does not have USB-C on the top here. It's USB-A and microphone and headset. It's got all your lights, reset button, and everything. Let me right there. You know that, but it's a good looking little case. Let's see what all comes in it here. The screws are not captive on it, and that means they don't stay in the door. But it's got a heavy sheet of tempered glass, whereas my other computer had a little piece of plexiglass in it. We'll leave that right there. So what this has a little manual with it. It's got two fans, 220 millimeter fans inside, and there's a pack in the back. It's got the power supply shield. It's It's got grommets right here. I'll zoom in on this. It's got grommets in here for the wiring. This case is for micro ATX and mini ITX. Okay, my motherboard is a micro ATX. And that's why I wanted this case, because it fits both and it's small. And whenever I go to upgrade, well, all I have to do to a mini ITX is just stick it in here. I've already got a case that looks good and it's functional. So what I have an MSI H370M Bazooka. It's an 8th generation Intel processor. I got an i5 8400, 6 cores. It runs, I mean, it runs really good. I've been very happy with it. Doesn't overheat. You know, it's not a barn burner by any means, but it works really well. So we got all of our buttons and USB 3 connector and HD audio. In the case, it's got 2 places for, let me show you this. It's got your 2 spots for your 2.5-inch drives. And down here it's got a place for 2 3.5-inch drives, which is just fine because I've got 3 2.5s and 1 3.5. It's got a little bag of screws and rubber grommets for the drives and all that stuff. So I tell you what, we're going to go back to the time lapse on the GoPro. I'm working on trying to learn how to do a time lapse on the Sony camera, but it's just not working yet. So let's start putting all this stuff back in here. Alright, so I had a couple of little challenges getting the wire. You know, this case is smaller than the other ones that I've dealt with. But there it is. I mean, I still got a little bit with those SATA cables. I think I've got some little short SATA cables that I can just put in there. Little 90-degree ones. I think I may try that here in a minute. But right now I want to take it in there and plug it up to the monitor and the keyboard and mouse and everything. So I got to put all my little Bluetooth and Logitech adapters in here. And I will do that right now. I'll go plug it up to my HDMI. I don't have a graphics card in this machine yet. I was looking at them yesterday and I'm trying to decide which one to get. But the build quality of this case cost $59. It's got room for radiators. It's got room for more fans. They had another fan here in the front. They make this case with a mesh front, and I didn't want that. I wanted it to kind of be concealed. So, but yeah, if I fix these SATA cables in the front, I'll take some pictures of those. Let's go in the office and hook it up. Probably can't see it in there, but everything is nice, neat. Let me get everything plugged in here. So I have a USB 3 capture card too that I keep where I can record movies and stuff. It works really well. One thing I don't have is a graphics card. So, I want to show you this. Alright, everything's working. We're good. Take you off here and show you this $59 case. So it has a magnetic filter in the front, magnetic filter up here on the top. Everything looks good in the back. It's got the power supply shroud. Probably can't see back there, but all the cable management, it looks good for such a small case. Let me go get the side panels and put on it, and we'll look at it then. All right, everything's back on here. Everything's back on here. Let's see what kind of peel we get. Oh my Lord, that was beautiful. Beautiful. Check that out. No RGB. Now, the only problem is that SSD right there is blue and silver, so we're going to have to do something about that. So I've got two 256 gig SSDs for my boot drives. That's Win 10, Win 11. I'm dual booting. I have a 500 gig SanDisk that I use as a scratch disk and video disk in DaVinci Resolve. Then I have a 3 terabyte in there just for storage of everything before it gets copied over to my NAS. But boy, that looks a whole lot better than the other one. I'm hoping to do a whole lot more cable management and stuff here on the desk and everything. But as far as build quality goes, for $59, you can't beat that little case. It's got a place for all your wiring to go if I had a modular power supply. So modular power supply and graphics card, that's gonna be the next two things. So, but anyway, I hope y'all enjoy this video. I hope you get some out of it. If you got any questions about the Lian Li LanCool 205M, let me know. I will try to answer them. Looks great in here though. I'm happy with it. So anyway, if y'all like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to be notified. And I hope everybody's having a great day and a great week. And until the next video, thanks for watching. I like it.